Hey guys, thanks again for joining me for another tutorial. I've booted up my Mac and turned on my Cricut. You know guys, I just love watching this door open on the Cricut. It's amazing. Okay, so let's get to making stickers. I have my mat. This is the standard grip. I already cut some other stuff out on it, so we've got some pieces left on it, but there's this protective plastic on the outside. It's very important that you always put the plastic back on the mat when you're done cutting. It is pretty sticky, so be careful if you have pets. There will be dog hair stuck to your mat. So I'm just going to show you guys how to feed your mat into the Cricut. It's very simple. You're just going to want to line up the corners of the mat within the tabs of the Cricut. Then the rolling foot will feed your mat through. When doing your first project, you will also have to insert the cutting tool into the Cricut. I have my fine blade attached right now. When doing a project, the Cricut will actually check to see if you have the right tool inserted. Now for some simple tips and tricks during your setup. Make sure to keep the cover down. This stops the dust from accumulating inside your Cricut machine. Try to pre-install Design Space. It's available on tablet and your PC. When you get your Cricut, unbox it and get used to it. I have all different types of mats, as you can see here, that I use for all my different projects. Because of the diverse group of materials that the Cricut Maker can cut, these become essential. Sign up for the free trial when you download your Design Space app. This helps you get access to all kinds of SVG files if you can't draw on your tablet like I'm about to do, and design your own stickers. I just love that on top of my Cricut here is one of my paper flowers that I've made. Maybe I'll make you guys a tutorial if you'd like. It's just so pretty. That rip is just so satisfying. So to get the little pieces that are left over from one of my previous projects off the mat, we're going to get some tools. There's all different types of tools that you can use with your Cricut. These are what I use. I'm going to start off with my scraper spatula tool. Look at this. This is a little C from one of my Cake.Bird custom cards that I send with all of my orders. I love this crazy lime green color. Maybe I was just inspired by the color of this mat. This will take a little time, but you want to keep your mats in the best condition they can be. If you don't, they'll lose their stickiness over time and you'll have to replace them more often. The only problems that I've personally had with my mats is them snapping in half because I use a bending technique to remove all of my stickers, decals, or anything else that I've made with my Cricut off the mat. Now that I've cleaned it up, I'm replacing the plastic on the mat until I am finally ready to use it. I cannot stress enough the importance of replacing the plastic after you're done using your Cricut mat. This will stop other debris from sticking to your mat. I also close the lid to keep the machine nice and clean when not in use. Now that we've gone through the basics, it's time to actually start the creative designing process. I always begin by removing my Samsung Galaxy tablet and taking it out. I made sure it was charged so I could show you guys how I do some of my digital art. Here I am just cleaning up my workstation a little bit, closing out applications on my desktop so I'm not distracted. I really like having a clear, clean space to do my art. As always, I have my tea next to me in case I get thirsty. And I start off with a blank canvas. This is one of the most comfortable tablets I've ever drawn on. I use Autodesk to do all of my graphic design. After that, I'll put it into any Adobe product, but a lot of the times with my stickers, I do most of my creative process on my tablet. I really like being able to draw on the surface. It's not like the iPad where they have the paper feel, but it's still really comfortable. The pen glides really smoothly. You're able to do all of the really important things for any sort of graphic design. As you can see here, I'm putting a transparent background so I can use it as a print and cut file in my Cricut design space. When doing a print and cut versus just a typical cut in Cricut design space, your image is going to have to be fluid enough for the Cricut to draw around it. You don't want any pieces left over on the outside. Sometimes it's better to change the background to a crazy color so you can see if there's any leftover pixels outside of the picture you want to cut. Here's a little slow-mo of my finished project. This little line drawing is going to look so cute as a sticker in my notebook, on my desk, maybe stuck to some other stuff, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do another one in a different color so I can show you guys how to do a multi-sticker sheet on your Cricut. When I zoomed in, I don't know if you guys couldn't tell in the picture, but my canvas was 4,000 by 4,000. That is absolutely huge. I do that just from experience. If you draw a picture larger than you're going to need, you'll never get any blurriness when you resize it. And this goes for images that are large or small. So here I am, I'm drawing another line drawing just to show you guys how I did the background on my flowers. This isn't the best line drawing that I've ever done. It kind of goes along with the theme of the line drawing. It's a little imperfect, which I like. It is very cute, and because this is just a tutorial for you guys, I'm not super concerned about every line, but stickers that I normally do, I am really focused on getting those lines to be perfect. Now right here, I'm putting a layer behind every sticker, and I am creating the outline where the Cricut will actually cut out my sticker. I also named this one Flower Bomb. I'm surprised it let me put a little emoji in there. I'm just going through and putting some extra little details in. I decided that it would be really cute if I put some bright lime green flowers. Lately I've been on this lime green kick. I don't know if it's because it's going to be winter soon and everything is turning brown and yellow and red, and I miss the bright, vibrant green of summer. Everything that I starred is something that you can use. I prefer using sticky note. You can also adjust the other settings here. No, I'm not sponsored by Samsung to say this, but I absolutely love my Samsung Galaxy S6. It is the most amazing tablet that I've ever used. It's so comfortable, it can do everything, and it can turn into a computer using DeX mode. Thank you so much if you've stayed along with me this entire video to make it to the end. Please comment, like, and subscribe to get more Cricut tutorials and how-tos. I love hearing from you.